Yeah, but see, none of that makes any sense. none of that makes any sense. If these karmics can destiny swap and cause natural disasters and all that childish shit, well, then Pisces can take your nose. It's simple enough. If they can do all that, then I can take your nose. Simple enough. Simple enough. If they want to cause man-made natural disasters, cool. I can just take your planet and throw that shit over there somewhere. Now I've got your nose and your planet. Simple enough. It's not that fucking hard to figure out. It's not that hard to figure out. Now, to get your nose back, and I mean, they want something to argue about. They want something to fight. Now, everybody that they look at, they're going to be like, Pisces got your nose. And it does. It gives them something to argue about. Simple enough. They wanted to be childish, so now they can argue about how Pisces got their nose. And that works out great for me because, you know, I don't mind having a pocket full of nose. Simple enough. Simple enough. And it gives them plenty to argue about. However, you know, they can't pop each other there because I already took it. You can't pop somebody in the nose if I took it. Simple enough. Pisces got your nose. And we're back to that shit again. And when I hear that, they don't want to take accountability or look at the things that they have done to the starseeds since birth. Cool. So you give them Dexter. Look what you did. And simple enough. Simple enough. He said, why did they have to pick the sun connected to the source? Don't they know that's a master of psychological warfare? And I'm not here for psychological warfare. I did hear that our purpose is so big on the ascension path that karmics can't even exist in it. And that would be true, Cryon. That would be true once you reach a certain level of vibration. It's called those left behind for a reason. That's what Dolores Cannon talked about. Yeah, there'll be a field full of people and then some just kind of disappear. I mean, we're still there, but you can't fucking relate with normies anymore. They're all the same. It's like cookies. It's like a bunch of cookies. They're all exactly the same, all decorated the same. No. 144 for the story said, God put the polka dotted zebra in front of the lions just so the angels could blind them. And I thought that was pretty cool. They did tell him that all evil eyes would go blind. So simple enough. Simple enough. Anyway, I'm not worried about, nose is itching on that truth. I'm not worried about any of that shit. I have my nose. It still itches. Especially when some truths come out, because that's just letting you know that your nose. Simple enough. Now, when I hear you say that, you know, the Libras are all in a tissy, that's what you get for targeting starseeds with magic. I mean, you just don't do that. And then they tell you, don't mess with the Pisces. Okay, great. So what makes them think that messing with Pisces spiritual protection was going to be a good idea? That's just dumb. That's just dumb. Anyway. Simple enough. So let's do a read, shall we? It's simple enough. That's what it is. They want a destiny swap and blah, blah, blah. Cool. Pisces has their nose. And it doesn't matter, you know, who they try to argue with now, because that's the narcissist. Their image is, oh, God, well, if Pisces got your nose, now all they have to do is be like, that person will never be able to look at any of their little flying monkey minions again without knowing for a fact that, damn, Pisces got your nose. And it's just what it is. And I mean, it's kind of hard to use your money and your power over the minions when you don't even have a nose. They can't even keep their nose on their face. So anyway, gives them something to talk about. Pisces took their nose so they could pout. Me. God got us all that is. Angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light has to be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. I mean, you know, when I hear Pisces Kingdom say that, Pisces, just the presence of your light shatters all their illusions. What now, Pisces Kingdom? That is my question. I mean, are we standing in the light? Are we standing in the presence of the light? Or are we rolling around without a nose and shattered illusion? Oh, look at me. I'm rolling around in shattered illusion. Without a nose. Pisces got my nose. He went in the club and we can't even get in. It's simple enough. It's simple enough. Everybody's love, everybody's light, everybody's health, everybody's wealth, everybody's abundance is just scattered about. And at least you know where your nose is. Pisces has your nose. Simple enough. Simple enough. Now, to get your nose back, and I would have to agree with the INFP. I didn't say anything because I don't allow anyone to take anything from me. Cool. Are you on your destiny? Did they take that from you? Did they take away your identity? Did they tell you who you were when you were born? That's what it is. Because I get it all the time. I don't know what my purpose is. Can you help me remember? And I'm like, that is a general question. It's the same thing over and over again, and no one ever wants to hear. You're here to learn how to be a human. You're not here to remembering where you came from. Yeah, that's great, but all a QHHT session is going to do is separate you from that shit and leave the past in the past. You came to learn how to be a human. The furthest fucking thing from anyone's mind on this planet. Everybody wants to be a fireman. They want to be fucking who you are and what you do are two completely different things. That's what she was just saying. These people have to have titles and shit to feel important. Great. Some of the dumbest fucking halfwits I've ever met in my life were professional. And dumb as dog shit. And I made them feel that way because they fucking were. You can't make anyone feel any certain way. But when you're a professional fucking turd, it's not hard to make, hey, fucking look, somebody polished a turd, put that shit in a suit. Simple enough, right? And then what do? They abuse their power. Okay, great. Now what's happening? They're getting karma. Oh God, why has God forsaken me? Why'd you let him nail you to the cross? Nothing happens by chance. Everything happens for a reason. There's no such thing as a coincidence. Everything is a co-created experience with the divine. Now, I mean, you've got a lot of that child napping, and it's good for children to take naps. But when you have child nappers energy in the cards, that's what it is. I mean, you want to target the baby eaters, those individuals that, like the succulent juices off of a newborn. It's just what it is. You want to target those individuals. That's where the problem's at. That's where the problem's at. And I mean, how much does it cost nowadays to eat a baby? Is that like a very expensive meal? Does it cost a lot to eat a baby these days? Simple enough. Simple. Can you get those with SNAP benefits? SNAP benefits don't cover baby eaters, do they? Oh, no. That's right. They have to take away your SNAP benefits so they can afford, so they can save back for their next baby eating delicacy. Simple enough. Anyway, cards in the upright. No, cool. We'll flip that shit around. Look at that. Look at that. You'd be surprised what you can learn from that guy that's making TikToks that made me question reality on YouTube. So it is. She's an old white-haired woman. She's up there giving a luncheon talk. And she's Joe Biden. She's like Joe Biden up there. Just kind of didn't really know where she was at. Fucking raising funds for these people. She's like, yes, we really need the money for this and the babies that we eat. Fucking whole crowd goes quiet. What did she just say? Yeah, it's called a Freudian slip for a reason. I see through that shit. Yeah, fucking caught stealing. That's what it is. So that's why I threw Jane's Addiction on there. How's that energy harvesting going? You guys having fun doing that? Right? You know that Pisces Kingdom is telling the whole planet that you guys are like a fucking bucket with a hole in it. Did you put your list in there? Did you put your bucket list in your bucket with a fucking hole in it working out of your shadow? Simple enough. That's why you're supposed to generate your own light. Simple enough. Simple enough. What is the focus on this situation? Yeah, gratitude. Look at that. Look at that. It's what it is. And now, I mean, when I hear people say, always start with gratitude. Cool. So how many people have they siphoned energy off of? How many countries have people, started off with gratitude for these people to go country to country playing for alchemical. I'm an alchemist, but I need a voodoo doctor and a witch doctor and this, that, and the other. Simple enough. Because my jealousy and my envy and yes, siphoning energy off of the sun was just a bad idea. We don't know what we were thinking. We thought we were smart, but we got caught. And now that the whole group is caught up and we don't have a nose to spite our face. Top rose the 5D, moving down through time and space into the 3D. Oops, looks like we got some women upside down. And that's fine. That's fine. I mean, when I hear these readers talking about the goth chicks with the pentagram and the black lips and blah, this is Voldemort and the Death Eaters. That's what it is. You had Browen's Code talking about how they would all be taken out with one big blast of light. And I thought, yeah, well, the light always wins. The light does. It always wins. Look at that. We have no compassion. Upside down women with no compassion. Now, and I'm all for equality and all of that. And karma really doesn't give a fuck. It doesn't care. And when I hear that the Earth Angel was shown no mercy, so now they will be shown no mercy. I mean, is that, they celebrated sacrificing an Earth Angel early. That's been in the cards. So we want to forget about that because we saw how many people lost their jobs when they celebrated the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Now, Tyler Robinson, did we ever even figure out, was that shit real, or have people already forgot about that? Because it's almost like, yeah, we'll fucking talk about this for a week and then people just forget. We'll move on to something else that we want to slide in. It's smoke and mirrors. And now that the smoke and mirrors are clearing, no one gives a shit about Tyler, Texas. No one gives a shit about Tyler, Texas. It is so fucking far from people's minds. But when you're in Tyler, oh God, this place, this is all there is in the world. No. You're the village of the damned to everyone else. So we'll be removing that negative energy. Simple enough. Look at that. Love is all there is. Simple enough. And I mean that when I hear the readers say Pisces, as soon as you leave an area and you call your energy back, karma sets in with destruction. And it's a good time for vacation. It's certainly a good time for vacation. And I want to test that theory. I want to see just how true that could possibly be, because people around here just don't fucking deserve spiritual protection. Let's be honest. Simply the village of the damned. Fuck that. Moving forward. Yeah. Oh, look at that. All these lies are coming to the surface. Illusions are being shattered and higher consciousness. You have it or you don't. Here's my card. Simple enough. I mean, that would be a good getaway for Pisces. That would be. We could go and we could get popcorn. We could go get popcorn, sit on the beach somewhere, preferably where there's no tsunamis or Barbara, Milton, or Melissa sucking everything off the beach. It's just what it is. Just what it is. Anyway, that's a good idea. That's a theory to test. If we go on vacation, does karma set in and just fucking wipe an area clean off the planet? That's a good theory to test. Emotions are balanced. Look at that. Look at that. And I mean, come on, let's face it. Would we really be losing anything if the whole community is under judgment and these readers are saying, Pisces, you have to call your energy back so that karma can fucking set in? Well, it's just what it is. Just what it is. So, I mean, we'll probably be making arrangements. Making travel arrangements is simple enough. Who knows? Who knows what I'm going to do? I can't fucking tell anyone because then the devil steps in and tries to fuck things up. And it is time for them to get their karma. I agree with you, ladies. It's time for them to get their karma. It's time for Pisces to call their energy back and just let God's wrath wipe them off. It's what it is. It's like, if you were to treat Earth like a baby, instead of fucking everything up where God gives it shaken baby syndrome, it's just what earthquakes and volcanoes and shit. It's just what it is. Simple enough. Simple enough. However, I am interested. I'm interested in that theory that you have. Simple enough. I mean, with storm clouds following everyone else's head, simply it would be nice for the eye of the hurricane to just kind of meander around. Simple enough. Look at that. Yeah. Women are upside down because we're taking our power back. Now, when you say that witches were siphoning energy off of Pisces, what do you mean by that? What do you tarot readers mean by that? And like, how many? Was there like a whole coven or like a gaggle? It's like a gaggle of girlies. Simple enough. A band of witches. A band of witches is like the Pussycat Dolls. Is that what it is? Simple enough. Simple enough. Anyway, I hear that they're in horrible regret for being exposed. Is that true? I hear just the presence of Pisces light is shattering all kinds of illusions. Simple enough. Simple enough. But I do. I want to test that theory. I want to test that theory on if you remove that Empress energy from an area, does the weather just fucking go crazy? We got to try it out. So it'd be good for science. It'd be a good science experiment. I know how they like to study Pisces all the time. Simple enough. And let's see. Yeah, there's no compassion in the spiritual realm because of wealth. That shit was all over money. Simple enough. And when I hear you ladies say that, no mercy was shown to the earth angel, now nobody will be shown any mercy. What does that mean? What does that look like? What does that look like? Spirit says removing negative energy. That's being supported by, harmony and balance. The scales of justice. Spiritual laws were broken. Cosmic laws were broken. And now that shit's being balanced out, probably by weather patterns. And I can't do anything about that. I don't control the weather. So, and never talk to an INFJ about the weather. And fucking go look outside. As a matter of fact, it's pretty sunny right now. When Mystic 9 talks about how, the Earth Angel gets their downloads from the sun, I've talked about that before, Mystic 9. It's simple enough. Transcending consciousness with the Buddha. That was a class I took. Except I dropped the Chokure on the source when I got there. So I add bells and whistles to the shit that I do. Anyway, love in the spiritual realm. I hear Pisces is highly loved in the spiritual realm. Is that true? Is that why they just kind of, transcend us to different places, like teleportation? Is that what it is? Simple enough. Simple enough. Looks like we got some masculines in love. I hear hitmen are falling in love with Pisces. Is that true? Is that true? I guess that is not very sexy, but because it's hit men. That's what I mean. Yeah, and I guess they call them hitmen, even if they're women, because hit women, that just doesn't sound right. That just doesn't sound right. It's always got to be hit men. Hey, hit women, that shit just doesn't sound right. Neither is banging kids on an island, but fucking nobody cares, or eating babies. So, looks like the lies, Spirit says, are being supported by intuition. It's just what it is. Now, when I hear you say that Pisces light shatters all of their illusions due to intuitive awareness, is this card that you're talking about, Pisces Kingdom? Is it this card? A third eye on fire with a scry ball and a big ball of light hanging out behind them from spiritual protection. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? I hear they're all freaking out now because they tried to sacrifice the sun god's high priestess. Is that true? Is that fucking true? Hey, you girls talk about anything. I like the gossip. I like the gossip sometimes. Like a bunch of hens in a house, aren't you? Aren't you? A bunch of hens in a house. Anyway, higher consciousness is being supported by, the fact you can't continue breastfeeding these witches. I hear they keep trying to attach cords to Pisces. Well, that's not Pisces attached. Well, no. There are some Pisces in that group. She did say that. But it's a group. It's a group of people sucking like a flea farm. Like a flea farm, just sucking off the light of the sun. It's just what it is. And I don't know how y'all feel about that, but it's fucking, not only do you not have a nose, but now you're going to be looked at as a Pisces sunsucker. And Pisces sunsuckers without a nose, that's got to be a pretty shocking label to put on these people. That's what it is. They'll have a big tattoo across their forehead that says, I sucked off a Pisces sun. And it's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. Extremely powerful third eye activation. Yeah, that's what they need. They should have followed their intuition before they let old Pisces cut loose. You got to keep in mind, I was raised an asshole, so I just got bigger. The emotional side of things. This is the moment that they didn't want Pisces to step in their power because my jokes are not supposed to be funny. Yeah, there's your Leo fire energy that stalks the Pisces, the criminal level fire sign. There you go, ladies. Simple enough. Simple. I hear their fire magic backfired and they're still trying to do everything they can not to get fucking exposed for that. Anyway, family issues. Family issues supporting emotions. So now we're seeing upright families with balanced emotions showing some gratitude to the situation because they're starting to see exactly what's going on with these upside down women over top of people taking their power back. Simple enough. And our manifestations. Now, when I hear you say that these alchemists or these witches, they sit back, has Pisces got their blessings yet? Has Pisces got their blessings yet? Well, I mean, if it's a fire sign female alchemist that you're talking about, a Leo, those aren't hard to spot. And, you know, Pisces has their nose. If they've got a fucking problem with it, come get your nose. Simple enough. But they can't do that because Pisces kingdom, and I quote, Pisces, these people tried to take you out for fame and fortune. Okay, great, Pisces kingdom. Simple enough. So we've already identified them. What's your point? Pisces, they couldn't beat you, so they wanted to join you. Okay, cool. So I'm going to come and I'm going to almost take some of you out. But then when I can't do it, are you going to let me join you? I have 5-star reviews. Fuck out of here. Now they're mad because they're karmics that can't even exist in our story. Imagine that. Look at that. Karmic. Distancing the karmics that cannot even exist in our story. I hear Pisces spiritual gifts freak them out. Is that true? It's just what it is. Like psychometry. There too again. I mean, you guys remember the old Ghostbusters? Remember Ghostbusters? It had Bill Murray and, you know, there'd be it's the same way today. He'd have the girl on one side and the guy on the other side. And he'd hold the card up where it was facing him. And then they would say, you know, it's got wavy lines. It's got, you know, this, and this. And you know, and then the guy would be like wavy lines, and it would be wavy lines, and then she'd be like, you know, it's a duck. You're right, it's a duck. And then he'd fry the guy that got it right, he'd shock him. Yeah, it's just what it is. They don't like the master's gifts, and that's fine. Master's got harmony and balance, and we'll be removing this negative energy with gratitude. Look at that. So we've got love that always wins over top of these masculines, and yeah, these people just don't meditate. I hear they tried to take out an earth angel. Is that true? Is that true? I hear they tried to take the sun's crown and got burned by it. Is that true? Is that true? How sad. How sad. Anyway, it looks like all of these lies over top of intuitive awareness is being... Ooh, that came flying out. She tried to take your prayers. Did you see that? Pushing up Daisy tried to take your answered prayers. Simple enough. Yeah, prayer is supporting. And that's the thing is, you got to keep in mind, anyone who tells you that this is bad and it's connecting you to the divine that exposes their bullshit, of course they're going to say it's bad. Whether it be organized religion, any of that shit. Simple enough. All right, that was the main thing about Dolores Cannon, was she's connecting you to the higher self. And you still have people, when you talk about reincarnation, oh God, they don't, but well, of course, of course, if you look at the Order of the Dragon, Christianity was fought for by Vlad the Impaler. They knew very, very well how to build the dragon's wheel and keep you on it. They were immortals anyway, moving forward. So you've got higher consciousness in the situation. Can I help you? You can't help her. She love me. Anyway, so higher consciousness higher consciousness with a bunch of upside down sun suckers. It's just what it is. A whole group sucking off of the sun, ladies. Is that true? Harvesting energy off of the sun. Is that true? Is that true? Don't they know I can call that energy back from the whole group at once? Oh my God. Simple enough. Simple enough. Yeah. Oh, and they're worried. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about a bunch of sunsuckers worried about higher consciousness. Show some gratitude. Simple enough. Well, it's a good thing to worry. It's a good thing to worry. It lets you know where you fucked up. Moving forward, we've got emotions in the upright, and upright families are being supported by the change in consciousness. Congratulations. Congratulations. However, upside down women over is taking our power back. This is what it is. I mean, every time I hear straight from the divine talk about gold diggers, clout chasers, trying to sacrifice an earth angel for fame and fortune because of satanic rituals and shit, I'm like, okay, so which fucking award show? Which NFL show? Which satanic ritual are you talking about, ladies? Which group of celebrities? Which fucking is the which one? Just pick one. Pick a celebrity. Was it Lady Gaga? Lady Gaga sucking off the sun? Is that what's going on? Sorry. It's called Hit Men, not Hit Women. Moving forward. So we'll be distancing these karmics. Yeah, because it's a 50-50 chance of whether anything grows or not. Without the sunlight, nothing grows. Simple enough. Calling my energy back, everything that was grown off of that energy. Now that we're aware, I'm sorry. What was taken will be returned. Just don't expect it to be returned in the way that it was taken. Spirit says we are removing that negative energy with harmony and balance over top of the master, putting our heart into our work. Simple enough. Simple. I mean, that's the thing is if Pisces takes your nose and I take the fucking planet and throw it off into the labyrinth, thank you, INFP. And I know the INFJ and the INFP, they always get off on the wrong foot just because that shit's a battle of the wits. And you have to think. When you get that comment, well, I didn't say anything because I don't allow anyone to take anything from me. And I agree, but if they're destiny swapping INFP, I have to use you as the example because you don't allow anyone to take anything from you. And still, Pisces got your nose. I didn't ask for consent. How fucking shitty of Pisces. That's the meanest Pisces on the planet. Pisces took my nose, but wait, he took everyone else's too. So now that all these people, they don't give a shit about their image, while you and I are arguing over whether or not it was okay for me to take your nose, and we comment back and forth, these people are battling it out in the background because they got their flying monkeys going. We can't listen to you. You don't even have a nose. Since the mean girls can't ride the flying monkeys anymore because flying monkeys don't even want a noseless Voldemort on their back. You got a friend in me. Simple enough. And I mean, you got to think if the key that they needed to make their evil plan work moved away from that evil plan and stepped over into the light. So it's what it is. I can't do anything, and you got to keep in mind, if it's a battle between the light and the dark, I still have a problem with that because I understand Ascension. War and chaos is still a fucking 3D mindset. Unconditional love of the 5D has no war or chaos. That shit's beneath me. Health. Healthy choices. Simple enough. Now, psychological warfare, absolutely, that's fun. They shouldn't be in my energy. When I'm watching a tarot reader and they're talking about the glowing aura of an earth angel, and that shit's got pedo energy anywhere around it because of an intuitive healing business. It's got fucking thievery for people that the devil can't create on its own. It has to suck off a Pisces creativity. Covens of witches, all that shit. It's just what it is. I don't want to hear any of that. Women with fucking entity attachments. I don't want to hear any of that. I've got Reiki for entity attachment removal. Simple enough. They want fame and fortune feeding that entity, and you've got every tarot reader talking about it. Okay, great. Simple enough. So now that everyone is talking about it, it's been exposed, everyone fucking knows. If you keep feeding into it, not only does that make you a glutton for punishment, but you enjoy the illusion. It's the greatest show on earth. It's total entertainment. And if you're still believing it, not only are you stupid, but you've been told that you were stupid and chose stupidity over the fucking intelligent aspect of things. Simple enough. It's an energy exchange. Right? So you've got people in an energy exchange, right? One-on-one energy exchange, whether it be money, time, resources, that are now worried because they were breastfeeding off of Pisces without Pisces consent. Higher consciousness is over top of that. They've been exposed. Show some gratitude. Simple enough. Simple enough. That's the thing. Always start with gratitude. Having an attitude of gratitude and always starting with gratitude are two completely different things. If I walk up to your table providing a service, whether I be a waiter, whether I be a bartender, whether it doesn't matter what the fuck I am, who you are and what you do are two completely different things. But when you're like, always start with gratitude. Simple enough. Okay, great. So what have you provided? Illusions and bullshit for years? Congratulations. Simple enough. What you put out comes back to you. Right? And just the presence of Pisces light is shattering their illusions. Okay, great. Were they harvesting energy off of the sun? Wanted to drag it out for confirmation. Wanted to drag it out for as long as possible. And now they're upset because they're in Karmaville. I can't do anything about that because they wanted to what? Attach their karma to Pisces? They wanted to take credit for the Earth Angels' achievements. Okay, great. Then they can take credit for the fucking natural disasters that they caused trying to do that. You can't have that many readers fucking calling it out. Simple enough. So they're not going to pull me into that shit. They were looking for the Earth Angel to be the scapegoat. What Earth Angel? I'm looking for that Earth Angel. They were trying to make an Earth Angel a scapegoat for their fucking crimes. Where? Where is that Earth Angel? Simply, I'm looking for that because I want to let them know, hey, you know what, Earth Angel? They were trying to steal your crown. They were trying to take credit for your work. They caused a bunch of natural disasters and shit. I want to be the little bird in that fucking Earth Angel's ear. Simple enough, fucking ego deaths. On the emotional side of things, 5D ego deaths are abundant. The upright families, yeah, energies are going wild right now, but they are. Black magic's backfiring on them. Simple. Whole families in the upright have black magic backfiring on them. How sad. Anyway, you've got a change in consciousness out of it. And yeah, they were trying to have an initiation to take out an Earth Angel. This is what an initiation or an attunement looks like. Not a fucking group trying to sacrifice Earth Angels. Does that look like a group trying to sacrifice Earth Angels? Right. So when you have initiation or attunement in your cards, does it have anything to do with a fucking group, or is that a one-on-one situation? Enough said. Thank you for that. So now that we have achieved sovereignty and success in this, your final outcome is women who cannot teach you anything. It's simple enough. We've already identified. Now, the tarot readers, doing a great job. Are there some karmic ones? Yes. What is the biggest problem going on right now? Witches with glamour spells and love spells on a fucking stage show being exposed by the light of Pisces. Siphoning energy off of people because they want to look good on the stage. Simple enough. Simple enough. And we've got a lot of that energy in the cards. Did someone pass away? Did someone, again, I figured they'd at least wait until the wrong dead dad for Thanksgiving this time again. Simple enough. That's what I was looking forward to. I know that November is going to be really significant. Simple enough. That was the energy that we had last year and fucking pretty much all this year in the cards. That, the wrong dead dad for Thanksgiving is what the kids came home to. So simple enough. Simple enough. Anyway. No one calls, no one writes. Simple as the joys of being a human lie detector. That's what it is. So, and it's very, very simple to understand all of this. I need you to come down and take a human lie detector test right now. How do you feel? Oh, fuck that. That's how they all feel. Namaste.